Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. It's day number 8. I'm Julia, I'm a mindset coach, and today we're going to talk about the belief of you being important. And I received a question and I'm gonna answer it in this video today. I hope you can see me well. I had some trouble today coming live, and that's why things are seem a bit chaotic in this live stream, but I need to just quickly adjust it so you can actually see me. Okay, I think this kind of works. All right. Okay, so it's not quite stable here, but it's fine. We're gonna go with it as it is. So the question, I'm gonna read a question that I received, and before we start, I'm gonna link here again the 8-hour affirmation tape. Listen to it every night. I've said it so many times. Listen to the affirmations. Make sure that you get those beliefs in. It's gonna be awesome once you have that foundational belief system in, and it's gonna help you to live from the inside out and to manifest your dreams into reality, to manifest the life that you really want to live, and to be really, really stable from the inside out, because you don't wanna need your desires. You want to manifest them from a space of abundance, and that's exactly what the video is about. So let me read to you the question that I received today and that I'm choosing to answer right now. Hi Julia, I'd like to ask you something about self-assertiveness. I've been in psychotherapy for a year and I changed most of my limiting beliefs, but it seems there is a big one that is very, very tough. So done psychotherapy, changed a lot of limiting beliefs, but it sounds like at the core there's something going on. I feel unworthy of being listened, and as if I have no right to express my opinions. When it comes to express my ideas, I feel like I shouldn't because my opinions are dumb or obvious. Others are smarter than me. People have no interest in my opinions and won't listen to me. I have no right to express my thoughts. So these are the beliefs. Do you have any suggestion to how to overcome that? Thank you. Thank you for asking the question. And yes, I do have a suggestion on how to work with that. So it sounds like there are these behaviors and thoughts that are manifesting, and in your situation, you can work on you can work on the beliefs in 2 different ways. First of all, that's why I'm sharing the foundational belief system with you. You want to listen to that for 21 days straight, so you can make sure to really build that inner abundance from which you can then operate and from which you can then go about your day. And it seems that for you, specifically when you're talking to other people, there are beliefs coming up. So for me it sounds, and that's why I labeled the video "You Are Important," for me it sounds like you are having a belief at the foundation that you are, okay, I hope you can see me better now, that you are either not important or you are not worthy, because on that foundation it sounds like you are not expressing yourself. And I can relate a lot to how that feels. I am working on these beliefs for myself as well. I had it much more, I think 1 or 2 years ago, when I was feeling the same, and I was feeling that my opinion doesn't really matter or is obvious, or I shouldn't take the space to fill it up with my own opinion, because who cares? And this can be very, very painful. So try to identify where this belief is coming from. And you have already identified a few beliefs, so try to find what is the common denominator, which is the core belief, and then change that and reaffirm that to yourself. Listen to the 8-hour affirmation tape. And also what I would do and how I do it, I'm trying to imagine when was a situation where I actually felt like I was listened to, I was deserving to be listened to, I'm deserving of attention. When is that situation? When was a situation like that, or how would that feel like? I would ask myself these 2 questions. When was a situation where I felt listened to or worthy to be listened to, and how, if I don't remember that, how would that feel like? So if you're listened to, you feel at peace, you feel like you're home, you feel like there is no urgency, you feel safe and protected, you feel important, you feel like you are supported, and so on. So try to really get into the feeling of how it would feel like if you were listened to. So first you might feel some resistance coming up because there's this feeling that you're not being listened to, or your opinions do not matter. But this is coming up for you because I guess you're ready to go a little bit deeper, and you're ready to find out and stabilize in the feeling of you are worthy, you are important, your opinion matters. And that is really a feeling that at the core you need to give it to yourself. Yeah, people can make you important all day long. If you do not feel that this is actually true, then there is actually no way that you will permanently feel listened to and feel like you deserve attention. And something that you really need to fix within yourself. You need to work on that belief within yourself, because you are worthy to be listened to. You are worthy to be receiving attention and affection, and you are worthy to let me see, have a look at the other beliefs that you just mentioned here. Your opinion does matter. Your opinion, I don't think it's necessarily obvious for others, and your opinion is definitely not dumb. People are interested in what you are thinking and saying, and maybe it's not everyone, but really the ones who matter, they are interested in you. The people that you want to have in your life, they're interested in what you have to say. And again, your energy is going to change when you come from a place of knowing that you're worthy and knowing that your opinion does matter. It's it's a little bit different when you come from a place of my opinion does not matter, because you're bringing a different energy. It's almost like you're already disappointed before you even speak up. That's what I'm sensing, and that's how it was for me. I was already disappointed before speaking up, because I was thinking my opinion doesn't matter anyway. You won't listen to me. You don't really care. You're not interested. So why would I speak to you? And then I was having this conflicting energy going on where I wanted to connect with people, but also I didn't really feel like what I was saying was valid from their perspective. But keep in mind that you're projecting onto them that they are not interested. So you are creating that, and then you are attracting people into your life who mirror that back to you. So really, really, really work on your belief system. I will be releasing more 8-hour affirmation recordings, so you can also work on your relational belief system. But for now, use the foundational one, because that's the one that you should be starting with anyway, and listen to it every night. And then when you're going about your day-to-day life, really try to shift into that new self-image where you're feeling abundant from the inside out. And in order to really embody that version of yourself that already feels worthy and important, I'd suggest that you kind of get used to feeling that way. And it can be helpful to work with a coach one-on-one, or to work with someone who knows what they are doing, in order for you to be able to center in that state. Because it's really, you need to get used to the emotion. That's really what you need to do. You don't have to work with someone, but I'm just saying it can make sense if you feel like for yourself you don't really know how to get into this feeling, and it's really not that big of a deal. Yeah, so imagine, really try to find out, if I was in a group of friends or in a working environment or in a relationship where people would really care about me and they would want to hear my opinion, they would encourage me to speak up, they would encourage me to share my opinion, and I would feel completely comfortable. How would it feel like? Who would I show up as? How would I behave? Yeah, you wouldn't come from a place of need, because you would feel like you're already always nurtured. So you're not coming from a sense of urgency or anything. You're coming from a state of love and appreciation and of feeling worthiness. So really use the meditations that I put on my channel to get into this state of abundance. And whatever you use it for, it's like the same feeling. Yeah, you then just you then just project this feeling of love or abundance onto all areas of your life, but it's really always the same state. You need to feel centered and good within yourself, and from there you can then go about your day. You can enter relationships, you can have conversations, you can do whatever you want to do, but make sure to be centered within yourself and not come from a place of lack. And in the moment that you don't feel heard, you're probably coming from lack, because otherwise, so for me, what happens now more and more as I'm more and more embodying abundance and love is whenever I have this trigger coming up that I do not feel heard, I know that I need to recenter myself, or it doesn't even come up so much anymore, because I'm already seeing who are the people who can really hear me. I already kind of know based on the questions that they're asking me, based on their degree of presence. So if somebody's not really present, I do not even expect them to hear me, because I know that right now it doesn't seem like they're, well, I don't say that you can shift people. I already said that in one of my last videos. But what I don't do, and what you will not do when you're becoming more conscious, you will not go after people who are quite unconscious or not present and then try to get your needs met from them. Yeah, you're gonna get your needs met either by yourself or by good friends or people that you have a relationship with, because you're gonna know each other. You're gonna pick people who are on the same level of consciousness as you are, because nobody can really hear you if they're not on the same level of consciousness. And of course, you can influence people with your level of consciousness, and you might shift others, but you're not coming from a place of need. So you're not projecting that need out. You're feeling fulfilled within yourself, and then you're establishing and creating relationships where you feel heard, where you feel seen, where you feel loved, where you feel accepted, where you know that you're important also for the other person, and you're creating that from the inside out. So I hope that this was helpful. Please let me know. If you have any other question, put it in the comments. I'm just trying to see if I received more questions. But for now, I don't see any comments. Thank you so much for submitting your question. Again, if you have more, put them in the comments. I'm gonna go over them in my future videos. I'm gonna do more Q&As, especially as we're gonna be done with our 21 day challenge, but we are halfway through, so not there yet. But yeah, that's it for today. Listen to the video again if you feel that you didn't get all the answers, because I really said everything that you need to know. Yeah, also one last thing, try to be aware of where other people are coming from, and what their limiting beliefs are, and what their state of consciousness is, and that's going to make it much easier for you to make sure that you are approaching the right people with the right questions or desires, because for a long time I was trying to get people to hear me that were maybe not that into intimately connecting as I was. So when I'm with friends, I love to go very deep, and I love to connect on a deep level. And at some point I realized that's my value, and not everybody on this planet necessarily wants the same degree of depth as I do. And that's perfectly okay. I don't need to get that met from anyone. But I can find people who resonate with me and who also want to be intimately connected. And I can attract those people into my life, and I can have deep, profound conversations with them. And it's really important that you're coming and fulfilling that from the inside out, because otherwise people might feel pressured by your desires or wants, and you don't want to project that out. Thank you so much. Very helpful. I'm so glad that this is helpful for you. I'm very happy. And now I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Reach out to me in case you're interested in coaching, and make sure to post your questions so I can answer them. If there are more questions, I just lost my ring. And then, yeah, check out the affirmation tape. As I said already, I'm always reminding you, because you really want to do it for your subconscious mind. It's not so obvious at the beginning, but it will do its long-term effects. All right, have a lovely rest of your day now. I think I'm repeating myself. See you soon. Bye-bye.